Hello children, today we are going to learn that lesson number 6, the temperate zone. So before start the lesson, we have to know where the temperate zone is located, how it is, what are the climates, what is the plant life, animal life are there in the temperate zone. See children, temperate means what? The temperate means climate. Yes or no? Temperate is nothing but climate. So whether the temperature zone where it lies in the temperate region or temperature region where we can see the temperature region. See in that this region is located near the Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree north to Arctic Circle 66.5 degree north. We have to see the temperate zone. This is called as a temperate zone, and here see, Tropic of Cancer to Antarctic Circle. Tropic of Cancer to Antarctic Circle, we have to see the temperate zone. Here also see children, there are three zones will be there on the earth. One is Tropic Zone, Temperate Zone and frigate zone. See that yellow color part will be there, no? That is called as a temperate zone. Here and here this part is known as a temperate zone. Where it lies? The temperate zone lies in the temperate zone lies in the region of temperate region. In that region, it's a very either two or too hot also. This region located away from the equator between that where it is located, it is located between the away from the equator 20 equator between Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree north and Arctic Circle 66 degree north in the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, Tropic of Cancer to Antarctic Circle. Antarctic Circle, we can see the northern hemisphere of the temperate zone. This region is known as a grassland, and also we are called as a grasslands. And here tree and high mountains are hardly seen here. Where we can see trees and high mountains, in the grasslands we can see very high. And also they have the different types of names in the grasslands in the different countries. Which are those? That is different names of the grassland means, that is the Paris in North America, the steppes in Russia, that pampas in South America, the veld in that South Africa, then downs in the Australia. There are the different types of grasslands are there in the temperate zone. Which are those? The Paris in North America, steppes in Russia, the pampas in the South Africa, the veld in the South Africa, and the downs in Australia. These are the grasslands are located in temperate zone. Next, the grasslands and of the northern hemisphere are the different from the southern hemisphere. Grasslands are different from northern to southern hemisphere. So which are the grasslands are located in the northern hemisphere means, that is it is a narrowness of the southern hemisphere or narrowness and temperate portions. The grasslands are either very restricted. See, while northern hemisphere grasslands are far away from the extensive, where we can see it is a far away from the extensive, but southern hemisphere we have to see the grasslands are narrowness of the temperate portions. So which is the famous grasslands here means, that is a pampas. Pampas is the famous grassland here. Next, we have to see the temperate climate zone. How is the climate here? The weather is temperature climate is too usually too wild. Okay, it's a too wild. The whole here it is near to the never too hot and it's too cold. See, in the summer season it is too hot, and winter season it's very too cold. Many plants that animals thrive in the temperate zone. So many wild animals are looking for here means we have to found here in this temperate zone. And the northern hemisphere grasslands found in the interior of the continent, where we can found children. Southern northern hemisphere grasslands and all we can found in the interior of the continent means inside the continent we have to see. And it is very hot in the summer. For where northern hemisphere grasslands are there, no, that is very hot in the summer season and very cold in the winter season. There are known as a continental type of climate. Which one we called as a continental type of climate? Northern hemisphere we called as a continental type of climate, because it is lived in interior of the continent. Interior of the continents we have to see, so that's why it is known as the continent of the climate. Sometimes hot winds called, see we can see the hot winds, that is known as a chinook. What do you mean by chinook? So sometimes we can see the hot wind, sometimes we can see the hot wind, no, that is known as a chinook. So which blow in the spring over the Paris, where it's blow means it will blow in the Paris and help to the melt and snow. What it will happen, that the chinook will be there, na? That is hot wind, and also it is a Paris, where we can see in the Paris, and what happen, it will melt the snow and making the grazing possible. It will make the grazing and possible. In the southern hemisphere, temperature grassland zone located near the coast. Where the southern hemisphere located? Southern hemispheres are located near the coast. See children, this is the near the coast it is located. Why? So because in that the temperature is very moderate. In this places the temperature is very moderate. So throughout the year, the climate is very pleasant. Throughout the year, the climate is very present here. Where children in the southern hemisphere? Why? Because it lies in the near the coast. Where southern hemisphere is located near the coast, so that's why throughout the year it is very moderate, pleasant climate. And what is a plant life? Here we can see very less. Why? Plant life in the grasslands and all, we can see very less trees because it's covered full of grass only. Where we can see the water bodies, rainfall and all, no, there we can see more of trees and all. But apart from other places we cannot see. And what are the major farm here means, the farmers are grown here wheat they will grow very well. So it is one of the things farmers are doing here. And also we have to see that where it's a more rainfall in the North America of the Paris have received very high rainfall. Okay, in that place we can receive more rainfall. Where North America of the Paris, that place we can see more rainfall. And also here the grass will grow very tall. Grasses will grow very tall, and steppers in the steppers of Russia, it will less rainfall. Steppers, that grassland, is very less rainfall, and also we can see that very short grasses. So it will change season by season. That grass will be there, no children. That one will change the season by season. It will change. So how? In the spring season, while this grass is fresh and green. Which season the grass is fresh and green? Spring season, the grass has very fresh and green. And summer season, it is very summer season, it will turn to the brown color. Which color it will turn? It will turn to the brown color for the grass. And autumn season, it will dry. Okay, autumn season it will dry. By winter season it finally died. So the grass it will change the color and everything in the season by season. How? See, in the summer season it will turn to brown color. Autumn season it will turn to dry, and winter season it will finally it will die. So but the roots will not bury, and it will snow, and again it will grow spring season. See children, again roots will be there, no, it will grow again in the spring season. And alfalfa, what do you mean by alfalfa? Alfalfa is the name of the plants, grass. Okay, alfalfa is the name of the grass. It can grow. See this one is called as a alfalfa. What is this? This is a alfalfa. Why we are using this one means it is using for the cattle. Cattle means cows and all, because it will grow very quickly. People, they are using to feed the cattle. Okay children, people, they are using for the cattle and all to feeding. So the cattle will eat more and it will grow very soon. These are the things we can see in the temperate zone. These are the things we can see in the temperate zone. So next we have to move on the next slide. That is temperature deciduous forest plants. Okay, which are the plants are forest plants we can see here miss. That is maple tree, fence, beech tree, oak tree, and beechul bridge tree and lichen. Bridge tree and lichen. Which are the trees we can see? Maple, fence, beech, and oak tree, bridge tree, and lichen. These are the trees we can see in the deciduous forest or temperate forest. And also we have to see the according to season wise the trees and all it will grow and the leaves will grow. Okay, so some season it will fall and again summer season it will grow like that. So spring season we can see that green and fresh leaves, but summer season it will turn to brown color, and winter season it will die. Okay, again in the spring season we can see the fresh and green color leaves. Next, children, we have to move on the next thing, that is animal life. What are the animals we can see? We can see here the so many animals we can see in the large animals. Some of the large animals in the grassland, which are those, that is bison and grizzly bears. Bison and grizzly bears are both we can see in the northern hemisphere. And some of the fierce animals, what do you mean by fierce? Fierce means wild animal. What do you mean by fierce? Wild animals such as the wolves and also found here where in the temperature zone. The southern hemisphere, lalmas. What do you mean by lalmas? Means it's a type of camel. It's a type of camel. So people they are using for the meat purpose and wool. So that wool will be the that is using for the people here. In the southern hemisphere, lalmas they were using for the wool and meat purpose, and also anaconda also found here, which are southern hemisphere we can see that llamas and anaconda. Australia is a home for kangaroos. Which is home for kangaroos? Australia is a whole home of kangaroos, and wallabies of koalas are many things. And also we can see here many migrated birds. Many migrated birds also found here, such as a swallow. Okay, some birds are swallowing here. Wild animals such as a one second. Wild animals such as wild animals also we can see here. What we can see, children? Wild animals also we can see in the southern and northern hemisphere in temperature zone. So which are the animals we can see here? Means we can see that coyote. See the coyote and eastern chipmunk, European red squirrel, duckbill platypus, and white-tailed bears, least weasel, fat dormouse. These are the animals where we can see in the temperate zone. Coyote, eastern chipmunk, European red squirrel, duckbill platypus, white-tailed bear, deer, least weasels, and fat dormouse. These are the animals we have to see in the temperate zone. And also we can see that children, squirrel, wolves, fox, and tiger, and grizzly bear, owl, and woodpecker, and wolves, and bears. These are the animals where we can see in the temperate zone. And how is a human life? Yeah, so many activities are carried out here, children. Which are the activities there in the means? It is a Paris of North America. They will grow many crops such as a wheat, barley, rye, flax, oats are the more thing they were grown, and also maize also grown here more. So that's why it is called as the granary of the world cultivation. Which one we called as a granary of the world cultivation? The temperate zone is called as a granary of the cultivation. And also cultivation is nothing but agriculture is carried out of the extensive machinized. Okay, by the time extensive machinized we are getting that. So it is called as a combine of harvest and used for the harvest for the crops. Why we are using machines and all for the harvesting crops? Example, wheat is more here. Okay, the wheat crops are grown here more. So example, Russia, Canada, Australia, Canada, Russia. Which are the crops are more? Wheat is more here. So next, the grassland is special grass such as a alfalfa. Before only I told what is major here. It is a alfalfa is a major grass care. And also clothes, okay, grown here. Animal in the special take care of the animal. People, they will take very special take care. And cowboys in the North America, they will ride the horse. Cowboys will be their children. They were the riding the horse and take care of the cattle. So they are take care of the cattle and doing the horse riding. It is called as a ranchers. What they will call? They will call as a ranchers. In that ranchers people, they will take care of the cattle and making the horse ride. So, and also these people, what we will call as a gauchos, where they were found in the South America. What is the main work? They were take care of the cattle of enormous farms from the Centics. Okay, so agriculture and animal farming, they are look after. These cowboys were skilled for the horseman. Who was skilled, children? Horseman was skilled. At present, Argentina is one of the leading exports of meat leather product, which is the main product we are export that meat and leather means it's a Argentina. Nomadic harping is practiced by the tribes which are still. Nomadic means people moving from one place to another place. So nomadic herding the practiced by the tribes which are still found in the grassland. Now also we can found the grasslands. Name the tribal people means that is Kyrgyz. What the name the tribal peoples which are located in the Argentina means that is Kyrgyz. After steppers who graze oxen, sheep, goats, and horses. They are look after the oxen, sheep, goats, and horses. They were look after where in Argentina that grassy bears. Grassy bears, we can see the animals and gauchos. And they are now also settled down from the farm life. Farm life, another tribe called as a Hottentots. What is the other name of the tribal people, children? That is Hottentots is found in the South Africa. Where they found in the South Africa, they were found. What the work they are doing? They are rearing the cattle, goat, sheep, and all. Indians, American. See these people, Indian American, Indians of North America. What we will call? We will call as American Indians in South America, who previously lived in the special areas, have now become part of modern American society. It is a modern American society. See, children, let us recall what we are learned in this lesson. First one, temperature. Where was the temperature grasslands are found? It found in the extent between the Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle, Northern Hemisphere to Tropic of Capricorn to Antarctic Circle. We can found the grasslands. Next one, temperate grasslands are known by the different names such as the prairies, steppes, pampas, and veld and drowns. There are the different types of names. Next, the grasslands in the northern hemisphere experience the continental climate. The grasslands in the southern hemisphere experience the sea and oceans are coastal area. The grasses ranging from the tall to short are found in this region. Northern hemisphere we can see the tall grass, and southern hemisphere we can see in the very short grass. People in this region commonly practice the nomadic herding and livestock of ranching and extensive of the farming. These are the things we are learned in the lesson number 7, the temperate zone. So I think everyone understood this lesson. Okay, children. Thank you. Thank you for watching.